Welcome to the video. In this problem, we're given kind of a fancy equation to graph. It has a fraction in it. The equation is y equals 2/3 x minus 1. Even in the equation looks very fancy like that, we can use the same steps as always, that t-table, to help solve it. So we're going to set up our table, and let's leave enough space to show our work here. We're going to show our x values here. And then I'm going to write in that equation y equals 2/3 x minus 1. That's going to help me find the y values, and then over here will be my y values. Once you have your table set up, remember you can choose any values you like for x. We need to choose 3 values for x. Often we'll choose 0, 1, and 2 here, but I want to offer a tip. If your equation has a fraction in it, it can be helpful to choose values of x that are multiples of the denominator of the fraction. So in this situation, the denominator of my fraction is 3. So I'd like to choose x values that are multiples of 3. Well, 0 is always a good choice. And now I'm going to choose, because my denominator was 3, I'm going to choose a 3. I'm going to leave some space to show my work. And I'm going to choose a 6. So basically we're counting by 3's there because my denominator was 3. Okay, now I'm going to do my work to say when x equals 0, what is y? So I plug in x equals 0 to the x in my equation. So what I have is 2/3 times 0 minus 1. Well, 2/3 times 0 is just 0. So I have 0 minus 1, which is equal to negative 1. So that's telling me when x is 0, y is negative 1. So I have my first ordered pair there, 0, comma, negative 1. All right, let's do the next one. So now I have x equals 3. So I'm going to go up to my original equation. Wherever I saw an x, I'm going to put in a 3. So I had there y equals 2/3 times x. And since x is 3, but I'm dealing with a fraction, I'm going to write it as a fraction times 3 over 1. So I'm rewriting that 3 as 3 over 1, and then finishing it off, subtract 1 to copy that formula. Now notice when I multiply fractions, I multiply top and bottom, so I could do that, or I could notice there's a 3 in the denominator and a 3 in the numerator. These cancel out, and really what I have is 2 over 1. So 2 over 1 is just 2, so what I'm getting here is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So there's my next ordered pair, 3, comma 1. All right, and let's do our last ordered pair here. Now we have x equals 6. So again, I'm going to go back to that first equation. Starts with a 2/3. 2/3 times 6, but I want to write the 6 as a fraction. I'm going to write it as 6 over 1. And then that minus 1. Okay, and let's just scroll down the page so we can see a little bit more here. Okay, now you might cross-cancel the 6 and the 3, or you might just multiply straight across. We continue our line here just to keep it organized. So I multiply straight across. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3. And then bring down that minus 1. And now to finish up with that fraction, I want to think about 12 divided by 3. I'm sorry, I'm running out of room. I can't go down the page anymore, so let me just continue it over here. 12 divided by 3 is 4 minus 1, which gives me 3. So there's my final ordered pair there, would be 6, comma 3. All right, so I've got my 3 ordered pairs. Once I have my 3 ordered pairs, I can plot those on the graph. So here's the first point, 0, comma, negative 1. So my x is a 0. I go down to negative 1 in the y direction. Then I have the point 3, comma 1. So my x is a 3, and I go up 1 in the y direction. And now I have the point 6, comma 3. So my x is a 6, and I go up to 3 in the y direction. Once I have those 3 points, I want to connect them with a straight edge. So let's get our straight edge. We connect them with our straight edge. Remember to put arrows on both ends of it, both ends of the line, and then write in the name of the line next to it. This line is depicting all solutions to the equation y equals 2/3 x minus 1. So we write that near the line where possible, y equals 2/3 x minus 1. So this is a method that will always work for graphing an equation that has a fraction in it.